From the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency shows that since the policy first went into effect, the U.S. sent back migrants more than 2.8 million times. One immigration specialist says while the federal government determines border policy and remains in charge of Customs and Border Patrol, California will still play a major role as Title 42 expires.
We've passed state law that has allowed state agencies to deal with the immigrants coming into the United States by preserving their due process rights, by making facilities and resources available, by giving them paths to education and protection on work sites that other states have not.
In a statement, Governor Newsom's office said the state will continue with its operations supporting 3 migrant respite shelters, including 2 in San Diego and 1 in Imperial County. Quote, with the federal government is responsible for immigration policy and processing, California has served as a model for partnership for a safe and welcoming border, undertaking humanitarian efforts in border communities to support arriving migrants once they have been released by the federal government.
And here in Sacramento, local resettlement organizations are also expecting to see a big increase in migrants making it up the state and into the surrounding capital communities. Fox 40's Zach Boetto talked with some immigration experts earlier today. He joins us now live to break down how the end of Title 42, Zach, could potentially impact the Sacramento area.
Eric, good evening. Those resettlement and immigration attorneys I spoke with today say they're now expecting the amount of migrants coming from the southern border to Sacramento to double over the next fiscal year. They were looking at about 1,300 people coming to Sacramento. Now they're looking at roughly 2,600. But of course, they say this won't happen overnight. Sacramento will be impacted by the end of Title 42. That's what one local resettlement agency and an immigration attorney are saying as the pandemic-era rule comes to a close.
We're actually seeing a major uptick in our arrivals, and in these upcoming weeks especially. Even in the last month, we've jumped a ton.
World Relief Sacramento is a nonprofit organization that offers services like resettlement, immigration legal services, and career pathways. It's forecasting a large jump in migrants making it to Northern California, and it's already preparing for the influx.
We were kind of projected to get 1,300 new arrivals this fiscal year, and we were just told last week that's probably going to double. So trying to get prepared on, how do we do this as a social service, as a community? How do we, gather our community partners to be able to really help each and every one of our newcomers?
One California immigration attorney who works with migrants on their legal statuses almost every day says organizations in this field across the nation should be expecting an uptick no matter where they're located.
I'm absolutely sure that even though Sacramento is not the city of it's not a port of entry, but I'm absolutely sure that all kinds of organizations, human rights organizations and law firms, they are prepared that they will, especially those law firms, organizations who deal with migration from South America. I'm absolutely sure that they are getting ready.
Experts say we won't see an immediate impact here in the Sacramento region, but they do anticipate some stress on the system.
I think the community will really have an impact, but I think it won't be this visible. I think it'll be a slow trickle, but then people start to realize wow, the schools are overwhelmed, the healthcare is overwhelmed, the social services, they're already backed up with the DHA and all the different services providing to our current clients who have come in the last month. I know our resettlement department told us last week that we're almost a month behind. So that extremely worries us of hey, if we're not actually able to get the current clients, what is this going to do as we have more immigrants and refugees coming to our area?
So again, back out here live, those experts I spoke with today say we won't see this impact overnight when Title 42 expires around 9 o'clock this evening here in California. But they say that we can expect to see that impact trickle in the summer or at least in the fall. Live from the state capitol, covering local news that matters, Zach Boetto, Fox 40 News.